The bargees are a community on their own, living their entire lives with their families on the canals. Literally, a floating population of many thousands. Every member of the family helps in handling the boat. The barges mainly travel in pairs, the motor vessel towing the buffet, as the second one is called, and carrying a combined load of some 50 tons. Accidents are almost unheard of, and canal transport today is the cheapest, most reliable, and frequently a quicker mode of conveyance than rail.
We're Victor and Joanna, and just like our ancestors before us, we live and work on these two boats, and we're about to start a family on them.
We've got a couple of locks today coming up. We haven't really walked up past this bit because the towpath's all closed up to Great Hayward. We're only taking Zero up with us, so we're kind of going on a little recce to see if we can trade there this weekend if there's enough space. But it's the first time we've done a lock in ages.
Yeah.
Usually it's a dream for just gliding through without having to do any.
Yeah.
So that'll be quite nice.
Here we are at lock number 1.
Up at Great Hayward they've got a big sort of garden centre, like a nursery with a farm shop and a cafe, and they've got strawberry picking there at the moment, so strawberries are in season. I'm hoping that we can go and get a load and make some strawberry based things for the cafe this weekend, if we can find a spot to open, fingers crossed, because our strawberry production is, although it's the best yet, it's not quite enough. Ginormous giant rhubarb.
You might just be able to see that you can tell the water line in this pound, which is a stretch of water between two locks. It's gone down a bit. You can tell by if you look at the sides, it's gone down about sort of 5 or 6 inches. So I'm just sort of being a little bit more careful than usual to stick in the middle and not get anywhere where it might be a bit too shallow, because then I'll get a bit stuck. Although it doesn't seem to be too shallow, so practically it's almost making no difference to how I'm driving the boat, but I just thought I'd mention it to add some jeopardy.
Right, so it's a telltale though, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're having cheese and crackers.
Yeah. Hiya.
Have to watch out at the dinner again. Mistimed that a little bit.
Do you think eating on the go is one of the main pros of double teaming?
Yeah.
One boat.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that, really.
It's my favourite bit.
Yeah. Makes it a lot more chilled out. Hiya.
Hiya.
We've arrived at the next lock. Somebody's in it coming down, so we might just hover here. This lady and her boat are also waiting at the top, waiting to come down this lock, so she's given us a little hand, or giving Jo a little hand with the gates and stuff.
That was really nice. We've had help on both locks, and she's the first person to ask when the baby's due, like to go to risk that.
Oh, really?
Without me saying anything. So she did most of the heavy lifting, which was really nice. But yeah, that's nice. So we've got no locks now, and this bit is all closed off, so we can't really moor here. Now the challenge will be finding a mooring spot. Because all this is closed off, everyone I think is like up towards the junction. It's where the Staffs and Worcester canal meets the Trent and Mersey. So it's a really busy junction, and there's like a hire boat fleet and everything around there. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Should we wait here though to fill up with water and then for the L signs?
Yeah, good point.
There's some sign language going on here. It's a busy water point because it's a busy junction. So I think this guy's moving off and we can swoop in there and do our water and things. So we've filled it with water, emptied the bins, emptied the toilets, and we're going to go down to Tixall Wide, which is quite a nice spot, and hope that there are some spaces there for us. It's a bit of a tricky turning.
Maybe. I haven't anticipated it to be such, but time will tell. Plenty of opportunity yet for it to trip me up. I've actually also been thinking about the canoe. But here we go. I'm gonna line ourselves up a little bit and then hopefully just turn in like an absolute dream. It's the canoe that's taken my attention away from our plan.
Freed.
It's always there to stitch us up.
First time on the Staffs and Worcester, breaking new ground.
Is it?
On zero, yeah. We've been in the canoe.
Oh yeah, we wrecked this. We wrecked this canal by canoe about 7 years ago.
Turns out it's fine.
Knowing that we'd be doing this trip. That's how long this has been in the pipeline.
There's a couple of aqueducts here. That's what those small bits are about that we have to pass through, the really narrow bits. And I think that's the River Trent.
Hopefully there's some spots lurking around here.
Yeah. We think we've spotted a fresh mooring. Around here, this is known as being a very nice spot, so it's really busy at the moment. Like, we can't get in anywhere, but I think we've just seen someone leaving, so we're going to try and hop in their space before anyone else comes.
Do we want to give the little bit of history that we know as to why this is called, or why this is Tixall Wide?
Sure, can do.
I'm glad you asked.
That's Tixall over there. There's a really nice building. Hiya.
Right.
I don't know what the building was for though, but it looks like a bit of a castle, a bit of a chateau effect. I'll try and get a clip of it. But when they were building this canal, they said, yeah, you can build through my land as long as you make it look like a lake. So that's why it's all big and nice, because they didn't want to ruin the guy's view. Hiya!
Great.
That's pretty lucky.
Yeah, that was good. That was real good.
We're ready.
Let's go.
We are off again, back to go and get Holly. We're going the canoe way.
Yeah, we were gonna. The original plan that we didn't really think out very well was to cycle back, the obvious choice. But then towpath's so closed for ages, so we're like, oh, okay, well then it's an excuse to get the canoe out. This is lovely, this little bit.
And I am gonna help canoe, but I always do. But it's just because I always film, so it always looks like Vic's just canoeing me around, which of course he is for the bits that I'm filming. But I don't just get him to chauffeur me around. Will do soon. So
the excuse is getting stronger though, isn't it?
yeah, I'll definitely let you. Vic's already said he's gonna have to start bending down and getting stuff for me, because whenever I bend down to get something down, it's like, oh. I always said I won't make noises when I sit down. But I'm one of them. Yeah, so.
Got a little chocolate forehead.
Have I got chocolate on my forehead?
Yeah, just sort of by the peak of your hairline. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we've refueled. I'm full of pasta and chocolate, so that should give me some energy for this. Right, I'm gonna get rowing.
Paddling.
I'm gonna get paddling.
Thank you.
Do you want to pass me my oar? Paddle.
You're doing that on purpose. Oh my goodness.
Vic takes it very seriously when I get the lingo wrong.
I pretend not to understand what she's talking about. But Joanna, there are no oars on this boat.
And how annoying is that for the 10th time?
Hiya.
Hiya. Someone just came up this lock and out of it, so we thought, and then someone else pulled it down, so we'd have to empty it anyway, so we thought we'd scoot in. This is kind of how we dreamt it would work. But look at me in a lock in the canoe. We've never done this before. It smells a bit of the whatever this stuff is on the walls. Probably can't see it, but it's very like mossy and muddy. There's Victor. The people at the bottom are going to wonder what the heck's coming out of this lock. Oh, you in?
Slimy ladder.
And away we go. Hiya, yeah, you. Thought we'd make use of it while it was going down anyway. That felt naughty. Like a forbidden treat.
Yeah, it was great. And away we go.
And back again.
I feel you, buddy. It's a long way home when you're slow. There you go, mate. You'll be happier here.
This is our view now. A lovely wide canal. Do you like it here?
I love it here. Yeah, it is really nice. It's crying out for a canoe, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
What a genius move from Mr. Tixel. Getting him to do this.
That's it, I need it to let the sea, I'm afraid.
I'd say, have you been to the Algarve? Yeah, it's going to need to be like that.
Visitors.
Alright, gents. That's it, you gotta go.
They'll be back now every day.
Yeah.
Look what Vicster has started. It's pretty early and they're here already. And they've brought friends. They all want a bit. What are you making?
Mushrooms on toast.
Favourite of yours?
Yeah, partly because I'm reading a book about mushrooms at the moment. It just makes them sound really cool.
Is it talking about the health benefits of them, or just...
Not yet. Not in the chapters that I've got up to. But just how weird they are. And that it's all the same type of cell that they're made up of. Given that most of the mushroom is like little strands that spread amongst the soil, and then the strands all just felt together to make mushrooms. It's pretty weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty weird and it's pretty early. So I'm struggling really to...
I thought you said it well.
Yeah. No mushrooms for you guys.
Come back later when Vic's more awake. What the heck is that? What? Oh!
That was an ordeal, wasn't it?
Oh!
For both of us. His whole life flashed before his eyes.
Maybe tell that he fell in.
He was just recovering.
Yeah, trying to get on another boat.
You're right.
It's not the right colour.
You okay?
Oh!
At least he made it this time.
Oh.
He's coming.
Oh, he's coming in! Oh, hey, buddy! Hey, you wet dog shaking everywhere. Sandy! You little rascal. She's left a real wetness everywhere. Now we're both soaked.
Right.
I might have a shower.
Yeah, I think I might.
It's a pretty steep jump at the moment. The water level's quite high here, so it's pretty... She was just trying to get on the boat and then fell in the gap between the boat and the side, and then couldn't get out. Do you think that woke you up a bit?
Yeah, it did a bit. It definitely woke that dog up. I've never seen that look in a dog's eyes before.
Scared for its life?
Just sort of real, sort of like, I've realised something. You know what I mean? I feel like most of the time they just spend their life like between treats and sleeps and walks and stuff. I feel like that dog saw the true meaning, saw through the eye of the needle.
It's going to have an enlightened life now then. We're going to be like, do you want to go for a walk? And we'll be like, do you know what, walking's pointless.
What's the point?
Yeah. Good morning. I'm going today on a little trip to Vic's working inside, doing a bit of editing. So I'm going to go up to the farm shop. It's called Canalside Farm Shop up by Great Haywood, and I've seen that you can pick your own strawberries. So I think I'll probably base this week's cakes around those strawberries if I get some good ones. So this is where we're picking them from. It says tunnels 7 or 8 are open today, and normally you can pick raspberries as well, but they're closed today and tomorrow. I read on the website that they close it to sort of give them time to replenish if they've been overpicked, but there's absolutely loads of them.
Well, it's Thursday today. The next video's got to be up by Friday, tomorrow. So basically, while Joe's out picking strawberries, I've got to get my edit on, big time. It takes me ages to edit.
This is really cool. I'm really in the undergrowth here, trying to get the best, the reddest ones. You'll do. And you. I wonder how many strawberries go missing and people are just picking them as they go along, because they look just so ready to eat and inviting. I won't. I'll pay for that one. If Vic was here, I know that he'd have eaten about 2 pennetfuls already. Right, let's get out of here. How's it been going in here?
Yeah, pretty good.
What have you been up to?
Just working hard.
Have you?
Yeah.